Assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome back, and things are going down. I just made one video talking about Trump deal with Russia and India. I know you guys might think what this has to do with Pepe, but it has a lot to do with Pepe. Trust me. These are news that actually are impacting the whole market in general. We have earning from Facebook and whatnot, Apple, Microsoft, and stock investments. You just might want to give that a listen for general. Knowledge, okay, because it's going to help you out. And we also open up in the we're opening a Telegram stock education guide where we can actually make you better traders. So the link for you to scan, or the link in the description for Telegram, is for our assistant, and she's going to guide you on how you can join that group as well. So back into Pepe, and we also have a Pepe technical target down to 964. So basically, again, head and shoulder is what has happened. And there's something very interesting about this. Technical analysis sometimes is really amazing. So let's actually start from scratch again. So we started with okay, not even this one, from the very beginning. Okay, let's actually go back. Let's visit our chart pattern so that we can understand what is truly going on. So we had a move down right here. So we had some couple of support and resistances, which Pepe tried to break out of it, and then this one was the support as well. So what is this? This was a falling wedge, right? So this was a falling wedge. We talked about the falling wedge. We made a lot of updates earlier in July, and we actually did make a lot of profit out of it. So left shoulder, head here, right shoulder. This was inverse head and shoulder. So this was another bullish sign that we're about to pump, and I used to make videos that yes, we're about to pump. So I'm going to tell you the reason. There's a big reason why we could even come to 950. But before that, the technical target for this falling wedge, even if you consider that this upper resistance does start from here, then it actually came to the target, right? And that was done. We closed the chapter of the falling wedge. So what actually happened is, we go step by step. So the first step was falling wedge. That is done. The second step is the rising wedge, the opposite of a falling wedge, which is a bearish pattern. So I did tell you about this rising wedge, and we talked about it. It was a beautiful pattern here, and you broke below the rising wedge. And actually, what did you do? You went up here, you consolidate, you broke down, retested, and that's it. You came to the main technical target. And then from there, we talked about the fact that you do have the neckline of what? A head and shoulder. So this is what was interesting, right? You have a rising wedge, and then you twist it into a beautiful left shoulder, and this becomes a head, and eventually you drop down, you bounce off a little bit, and then you go down, and then you make the right shoulder, right? And if we just remove everything one more time and we bring in the trend line, look at how beautiful trading can work sometimes. Sometimes it's manipulated, I know. Sometimes it just makes a lot of sense. So left shoulder, head here, right shoulder. That's the beauty of reading price language. And price language is the language of a trader, just like music is the language of a musician, I guess. And the thing is that this head and shoulder takes you down from top to bottom, and the main technical target is going to be all the way to 948. So 948 can also happen for one more reason, and that is going to be the inverse head and shoulder. And I'm going to tell you why. So when we had this inverse head and shoulder, as I showed you before, we broke out of it. And if I do zoom in, this is the last final piece into the puzzle, is that there was a break back in the day of this inverse head and shoulder, but there was no retest. Okay, there's no retest. So I always talk about the dirty retest concept, and this could be the time to do a dirty retest, and then from here you could actually start to push up again. That's it for the video on Pepe. I'm going to see you the next one. Love.